Hello there.
Listen, last episode of Boardwalk Empire, ladies and gentlemen, was an absolute banger. One of the greatest eps of the series thus far. It was absolutely phenomenal. So much went down in that subpar 50-minute episode. It was absolutely sensational. And we are on to episode 6 of season 2, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here in Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shittiest shot. And today we are up to episode 6 of Boardwalk Empire, season 2, titled The Age of Reason. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
Pick up some lemons on your way home from work, would you?
You sounding like the wife, man.
Daddy eat lemons.
Damn, she about to bust.
You want lemons? I will pick up lemons.
I still can't get over the fact she calls him daddy. And the way she delivers it is just uncomfortable, man. It's just, yeah.
All human beings sin. So, how can we avoid the fires of hell if we can't stop sinning?
We've been over this, dear.
Say sorry.
Again?
What else before that?
What's he done now?
You are now 7 years old. Thus, you have attained the age of reason, meaning you know the difference between right and wrong. After age 7, God doesn't just watch over us, does he? What else does he do?
He judges us.
He judges us.
Why you gotta look at Margaret like that?
Stop that, Teddy.
Make sure he's prepared to list his sins honestly and thoroughly tomorrow. You also, for your own confession.
Ew!
I must confess as well.
It really is about setting an example.
Yo, this father is, yo, he ain't welcoming at all, man. He's very...
Please the court. My name is Charles Thorogood, representing the people of the United States. We're here today seeking a transfer of the election rigging case against Enoch Thompson.
What are you wearing there?
Your Honor?
On your feet.
Shoes, Your Honor. The charges against Mr. Thompson now include the transportation of women across state lines for immoral purpose, in violation of the White Slave Traffic Act, Section 2, also known as the Mann Act.
I know what it is, Counselor. What I don't know is how it relates to election rigging.
If I may, Your Honor.
You may not.
The defendant, Mr. Thompson, is accused of paying these women to coerce potential voters by employing their feminine wiles.
Sex, intercourse.
Yes. And given the high-profile nature of this case, we think it appropriate that the federal government take over, put the good state...
Yo, this guy laying it in.
That way, we may prosecute Mr. Thompson to the full extent of the law.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Mr. Thorogood.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But, okay, there's no but. Hey, we're not on the home stretch yet. There might be a couple hiccups along the way. You never know. Yo, imagine.
You a church-going man?
Oh, I never miss a week. Shallow Baptist over on Arctic. Have a blessed week.
Imagine everyone in this show had to confess their sins. Oh my gosh, that list will be long. Like, very long.
Remus calling.
We need a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet for that.
George, hearing your name a lot lately.
Calling to say thanks. Remus wasn't expecting any favors coming his way from Atlantic City.
If you're talking about whatever deal you worked out with Jess Smith, let's just say I was helping both of us.
You haven't changed.
George, is the irony lost on you that you operate in Ohio but didn't know anyone from Harding's administration until I stepped up?
You know what Remus doesn't like about you? The nickel and diming.
Jesus Christ. You still squawking about the phone charges?
You come to Cincinnati, you're not handed a bill for the maid service.
Why the fuck would anyone ever go to Cincinnati?
Remus finds you petty and resentful.
Well, Remus can go fuck himself.
Oh, be careful who you say that to, Nucky, man. Make that 20.
I'm
Double
indebted
it.
to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well.
Alexander the Great.
The son of a king.
Like you, dear.
The business with Jackson Parkhurst, was that necessary?
You would have to ask the men responsible.
I'd be lying if I said that many tears were shed, but you've alienated some powerful allies.
We don't care for what you're implying, Leander.
I'd like to talk to your son. Privately.
Woo!
It's all right, Mal.
Yo, Gillian ain't gonna like that.
I know you'll tell me everything.
Hey, Leanda's like, yo, what's going on here?
It's just something she does.
I can't fault you for boldness, but not every insult requires a response. Your father, when we first met, this was a long time ago, he had many virtues, but prudence was not one of them. It caused him some difficulty. Nucky was different. From the start, he was thinking about something bigger, a machine that made everyone pay. And what he accomplished was impressive.
I don't see you at his fundraisers.
That doesn't stop me from admiring his skill.
Yeah, you gotta respect your
What's so
opponent.
hard about putting a squeeze on somebody?
Are you finding it easy? No? Then don't be so quick to judge.
I've started something, Mr. Whitlock. I'm gonna see it through no matter what.
I'd rather hear that you wanted to win.
Isn't that what I just said?
I'm glad that Uncle June's getting a bit more screen time, man. Leander. Maybe he's gonna be like another mentor figure to Jimmy. How many mentor figures or father figures does he want in this show, man? I'm telling you, man, that water about to break. He gonna give birth this episode. It has to be this episode. Yep. Oh, speak of the baby.
Nucky,
Harry,
you sound happy. Are you happy?
life is grand. I'm a federal defendant.
So, now you owe me one.
Actually, now we're even. We will be once Skippy here tanks the case.
Chip.
Glad to have helped, Nuck.
Tell him I said thanks. But Jess says thanks for the intro to Remus.
That's a big fish right there.
Well, watch he doesn't scuttle the ship.
Huh, not with me at the helm. Take care of the boy, Nuck. Me and his pop go way back.
So I gather.
Congratulations.
You just never know with these attorney
Your
general
boss says to
guys,
take care
man.
of you. What's your pleasure, counselor?
What do you think? I'm a red-blooded American boy.
Order him up some apple pie.
Cherries, more my style. A la mode, if you catch my meaning.
Let's see how well this
Don't,
prosecutor
actually.
does
Mr.
on the
Kessler
big
will set you up in
stage.
a suite.
I don't know. He just doesn't give off lawyer vibes. I know he is one, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, I understand. You want slump.
Yeah, slump means a nice red
Oh, where'd you want this sack of potatoes, miss?
Oh, anywhere will be fine.
There you go. Now run along now before she cooks you up. Is there anything else I can help you with, Mom?
That would be all. Thank you.
You're looking fetching today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Slater.
Right, duty calls.
Yo, do you think Margaret low-key a little bit jealous that Katie has managed to pull an Irishman? And she's Irish. Maybe she has feelings for Owen as well. Maybe there might be a threesome. I don't know.
Word, please. Of course, ma'am.
Listen, Katie has every right to go for Owen. Like, who she loves is none of your business. Like, I'm sorry.
I can't help but notice you and Mr. Slater. Yes, ma'am?
There seems to be quite an attraction.
Yeah, who cares?
He is very handsome.
But it's more than that, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean, ma'am.
Don't be coy, Katie. It doesn't suit you. Your behavior. Yours and his. There are children in this house.
Mother!
You're well aware.
Okay, listen. I know they were banging behind the scenes last episode in the house, and that is like kind of wrong. Obviously, being discreet about it and things like that. But who she loves and who she flirts with, like, there's no problem with that. Don't you forget where you came from, Margaret? How you were flirting with Nucky, man? Like, come on. I love how she used the children as an excuse. Like, come on, man. They weren't doing anything there in front of Teddy. They were just being nice with one another. Now, watch this be some fine misdirection from the creators. Because he's going to see the agent that was burned. Watch. We see the maid, not the maid, sorry. We see the nurse walking with the baby, and we think, yeah, he's visiting Lucy here with the baby. But no, he said he was going to visit that agent, and it's going to be that agent. And look at how the room's lit up as well. There's no sunlight in it. This is not a room of birth. This is not a room of new life. That guy's going to be... Yep, I told you. I told you. Classic misdirection.
O Lord, one who loves you is gravely injured. We beseech you, mend his flesh, make him whole. You breathed life into Lazarus, touched the leper.
Hey, yo.
Should I get the doc? I see you. I know. I know what you did.
What's he saying? I'll get the doctor.
As soon as he was about to buckle, he's like, I'll get the doctor. He's got dirt on him, man. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised. Remember in season 1 how Eli was presented with that situation of the living witness, and he was choking him out with the pillow, and then Van Alden walked in on him.
Down so everyone's on the same page.
I wouldn't be surprised if Van Alden is thinking of a similar scenario here, where he's possibly gonna choke this guy out and, or like, you know, give him an early send-off, an early meeting with the Lord, just so as to protect his secrets or whatever he's doing behind the scenes.
Tomorrow night, 2 a.m. The weather's fair, so we'll get as close to shore as possible.
We got speedboats, over a dozen. The whole pickup will take less than an hour.
And we're safe from the Coast Guard?
I don't want to repeat it last time.
Mr. Gordon has given us his assurances.
Waxy. And yes, we're safe.
Oh, this is that Philadelphia deal.
That's what you're paying me for.
I was beginning to wonder.
Once they make shore in Philly, the goods are loaded onto trucks by Waxy's men.
I am here, will supervise, then his fellows will get you safe to the border of Atlantic City.
To the border. For 20%, they should be taking us all the way.
Use your broads now. We gotta walk you home.
Just good night, it'd be nice. Sure, with a lead fucking pipe.
Charlie.
No one's gonna give you no trouble. They do, they gotta answer to me.
This is a risky...
I'm expecting you around about 5. And make damn sure you flash them lights, because I ain't taking no more chances.
This is a risky operation, man. Especially with the deal Jimmy made with that guy last episode, or the episode before, sorry. And he was talking down on Waxy Gordon. Yo, has she just been dealing with this all day?
Hey, kid, can you get your mom? Can you get your mom, please?
Oh. Do we have neighbors in this apartment block? Something?
I also read that the immigrants are using it to learn English. It was in the newspaper. They can sit in their own living rooms and repeat whatever they...
What's Nucky up to? I love you.
I guess the music got to me.
He got his moment in Paris, you know?
I want you to know it's important that you know that everything I've done is because I love you.
So he cheated on his wife because he loves her. Got it.
Rose, and a good and decent man has burned for those sins.
Listen to me.
It's all right, dear. I've made my peace. I'm neither fit for you, nor am I fit to wear this badge.
Nelson.
I love you.
I think... Is this one of the first times we've seen them have sex? Like, I think... I'm trying to remember. Wait. I remember they did, and then she used the Lysol. Maybe get Teddy to light it up for you, man. He's good with matches.
Do you not find me attractive?
What? Of course I do. We just made love, Margaret.
Sometimes it feels like you're elsewhere.
I'm nowhere else. I'm right here.
I've been told I need to make a confession.
What?
A confession or confessions? Usher style, baby.
In preparation for Teddy's communion.
Every shoe salesman thinks you need a new pair of boots.
He says it's to set an example.
What do you plan to say?
That's between me and God, isn't it?
Yes, and Father Brennan.
He's a priest.
Which means what?
That there's a sacred trust.
Yeah, but in Atlantic
You
City...
have a lot more faith in people than I do.
Yeah, in Atlantic City, man. I don't trust the priests as well.
Entirely, isn't it?
Where are you going?
To the bathroom. I beg your pardon?
You're not seriously planning on divulging anything sensitive.
Like what?
Like our shared history. The details of which we'd both be wise to forget.
If you're feeling guilty, I suggest you take that up with the priest yourself.
Damn, man. He's gonna worry about what she might confess. Listen, nothing's safe, even with Father Brennan. Like I said, it's in Atlantic City, man. Them secrets will get out. She about to make a whole song, like I said, Usher style. Confessions part 1 and 2 to Father Brennan. It's gonna be mental.
Hello?
Hello?
Wojciech, you left a message.
Monia. Hey, hold on a minute. Go with your mother, pal.
But I got food in my mouth.
Take it in the other room.
Hey, then business dealing. Sorry, Angela. Sensitive topic.
What the fuck are you trying to pull, Manny?
Pull? I'm not the one who screwed you in a business deal, Wojciech.
Last night on the BOARDWALK, I saw a friend of yours.
Which friend?
You really want to play this game?
Oh, that's right. The guy that was in the room is the guy that was with... Yeah, he was with him in the butchery when Jimmy made the deal.
There are any number of corpses that will attest to that. Now, either you can tell me who you saw or quit wasting my fucking time.
Your friend, Herman?
What's his name? I met him at your shop.
He was coming out of the Ritz with Waxy Gordon and Nucky Thompson.
And you sure about this?
Oh yeah, he pissed off.
I'm positive.
He pissed off.
Did he see you?
No.
He's a double agent. Not agent, but like...
I'll ask you one more time, Bochik. You said it was Chaim with Vaxi.
The fella from your shop. Yes.
Let me ring you back.
Hey, this guy's no nonsense, man. He seems really disappointed as well, because that guy, Hatcham, must be, you know, a long servant.
Mrs. Thompson, good morning. When's Katie not here?
She took the children to the market.
Some cornflakes.
Selling them, are you?
It's Mrs. Schroeder.
Mom.
When you came in, you addressed me as Mrs. Thompson.
My apologies. I forgot your situation. Which is entirely none of my business.
I swear Charlie Cox would...
Katie told me you spoke.
Like, he would up his Riz game by about 30% if he changed his hairstyle. Like, a haircut can change a man, okay? Listen, if he changed his hairstyle, he'd look way better in this show. I don't know why he's deciding to go with that flat-ass look, man.
What happened, Mom, was completely my fault. This is your home, and I need to show respect.
Are you in the habit of toying with women, Mr. Slater?
Wouldn't call it a habit. Let me help you with that.
Yo, I told you. Listen, there's gonna be a love triangle.
Don't we have a girl for that?
She's out with the children.
I'm late.
Here, let me.
Always happy to be of service, Mrs. Schroeder.
Planting them seeds, planting them seeds. Listen. Yeah, she having those thoughts in her head, man. Oh my gosh. Is she gonna try do it herself? Is she adhering really to the strict rules of you cannot leave the house? Hence, that's why she hasn't left yet.
Harry Doherty.
Walter, what brings you to Washington?
Have a minute for the great state of New Jersey?
Always, Senator.
Oh,
I
this
ran
one.
into your old pal, Charlie Forbes.
Ah, good old Charlie.
Indeed. He tells me you have Harding's ear on this Bureau of Veterans Affairs.
A worthy endeavor, wouldn't you say?
Might even benefit a few veterans.
How do you mean?
Oh, come on, Harry. There are crooks. And then there's Charlie Forbes.
Hey, listen. I don't know the actor's name. I just know him by Shooter McGavin, okay? But him playing the Attorney General role, I don't know why. He just fits the part. Obviously smoking the cigar. He's so up himself. He's arrogant. He's cocky. He's in the White House. He's chilling. He's living life. His family's set for life potentially. Like, I don't know why. I F with him. He's not in Atlantic City. He's far away from that. Listen, he's probably done some bad shit in his life. Probably not as bad as the guys in Atlantic City, but he just enjoying being at the top, man.
He's a veteran himself, Walter.
So was Benedict Arnold.
Forgive my prying, Senator, but since when are you concerned about Veterans Affairs?
Man, it's not so much me as my constituents. One of whom is urging me to launch a subcommittee to investigate this matter.
I see. And this constituent, does he have any other matters that concern him?
He does, now that you mention it.
Nucky Thompson.
Nucky Thompson. He hates the son of a bitch. And it has come to his attention that you have appointed a less than enthusiastic prosecutor to his case.
And if I appointed one who took Nucky's case more seriously...
Then I'm sure my interest in how you and your cronies plan to plunder the Veterans Bureau would wane accordingly.
Haha. You gotta weigh up your options, AG. Screw Nucky Thompson or screw up New Jersey? Who do you want? Yeah, Nucky Thompson's about to get screwed. That case about to be a case soon.
Assumptions.
Jesus, Manny.
Hey, not in my shop, boy, chick. Fly down the road.
Drag me up here for this.
I invited you to hear from the horse's mouth.
Not from my shop, try down the
Tom
road.
Another friend from Atlantic City. What it was? Waxy Gordon. He goes to work for Waxy Gordon. And from that pisher, he takes money to spy on me. A person like that, honestly, I don't understand how.
You've known him since knee high. Is he gonna take his life?
What was Waxy doing at the Ritz?
You're being addressed.
Reading Nucky Thompson.
About what? It's all right, you can tell me.
Ship's coming in
When?
tonight. 2 o'clock.
Oh, they're gonna try and intercept that.
From Bill McCoy.
Tell him there.
Hawk Island Boatyard.
Right hand, Philly.
Oh, they're gonna try and halt that operation. It's gonna get a lot more complicated. I'm down for it. Listen, I'm chilling, watching the show.
Gordon for?
Security, man.
Come on, Herman.
He's offering him a port.
Protection.
Yeah.
They're scared of us. We all gotta live by rules. Unless you're feeling squeamish.
Come on, Jimmy, just tell him you got your own set of rules.
Hold this.
Ah! Upside down. Lamb to the slaughter, man. Lamb to the slaughter. Ah! And then we cut to the confession scene. Come on.
It has been many years since my last confession.
How many?
4, I think. Emily was an infant.
Why has it been so long?
His father, ruthless, man. He's not meant to ask those questions.
Life.
What have you to tell me?
There is a man, Father, in my life. And he's bad. I know he is in my heart. But still, I'm drawn to him somehow.
Physically, you mean?
Yes. Impurely in my thoughts.
Is she talking about Owen Slater?
This man, he provides for you and your children.
No. He provides nothing.
It's Owen.
I hardly know him, in fact.
Yeah, it's Owen. I told you.
He works for my family.
Her thoughts, man.
Don't be upset. Are you fucking kidding me?
I feel terrible, Nucky, but there's nothing I can do. Edge wants the kid replaced with a real prosecutor.
You're the Attorney General, Harry. Since when does a no-name senator grab you by the balls?
Since the no-name senator threatens an investigation.
What's to investigate? You've been in office less than 3 months.
There are things in the works I can't discuss.
So who is it?
Who's what?
The prosecutor.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, make it someone I could work with, will you?
I sent you the Thurgood kid, didn't I?
A lot of help that was.
Not my fault you have enemies.
My ass is on the line here, Harry.
Well, so's mine, Nucky. So's mine.
Hey, big up Harry, man. You know what? Big up Shooter McGavin. Hey, he hustled his way to... Oh, that prosecutor having the time of his life.
What the hell is this? Mr. Thompson wishes you to leave immediately.
If this is some kind of gag, it's not one bit funny.
There is no gag.
5 minutes.
And take your green shoes with you.
Nice shoes.
How? She's been like 2 days in here. No, not 2 days. At least a day and a half. Where the heck is Van Ouden, man? Where the heck is Nelson? Yo, imagine his wife pulls up because she was worried about him because after how he left her on the phone, that would be cinema. But she doesn't have this address. That's the thing, because I remember she was asking, or she called the old unit up, and he's like, no, I'm still addressed there, but he's obviously been coming and going. Yo, she did it herself? Yo, big up Lucy, man. Damn.
It should be me in that bed. Stop it, Nelson. It's true, sir.
Is he gonna come clean?
I have something I need to tell you.
I know.
Hush now. Relax.
I see you. I know.
Why is he saying that?
He's delirious.
I see you.
Pay no attention. He's been saying that to everyone.
I see you. I know what you did.
Yo.
Come out of there. I know that you're hiding. It's not fair. You ate the pie. I'll tell Ma.
I need to leave, sir.
You wanted a word in private?
No, it's not necessary.
He doesn't have much longer, sir.
Well, it's about damn time.
Lucy?
Yo, he gonna walk in that room and find a baby. And Lucy.
I brought lemons.
I did it all myself.
Yo, big up Lucy, man. I don't know how she did it by herself. I don't even know if that's possible, but like...
It's a girl.
I'll get a doctor.
How are you gonna take the baby away from her like that, man? Or if he plans to do it. Now here's the dilemma. A flat tire, supposedly.
What the fuck happened? Coffee break. Fuck you think? Tire blew.
Coffee break.
We got a nail or something.
They ain't paying us enough for this shit. That ain't no fucking nail.
Oh! That's Richard Harrow. I thought that was a Richard Harrow sniper shot right there. So I'm guessing they picked up the alcohol, or they'll... Yeah, they received it on the border, and this is them going into Atlantic City.
Throw your guns out. No one gets hurt.
It's just a heist. Hey, Lucky recognized that voice.
Dominique!
Who's there?
It's Lucky!
Identify yourself!
It's Luciano, goddammit! You know these fellas?
It just got a whole lot more complicated.
All right, come out then.
Because he knows that his man was with Waxy, but he didn't know that Rothstein was in that. Rothstein was in that meeting too.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
We got a standoff here.
The fuck are you doing?
We're making a delivery.
For Nucky Thompson?
They cut a deal with Rothstein. Tim Porter's Liquor True Philly.
Under the auspices of Waxy Gordon.
And you fellas are the muscle?
I don't fucking believe this.
Was that the Richard Harris? Wait, it's so not like him to swear. I didn't expect to say, I don't believe this. Like,
with Rothstein. Tim Porter's Liquor True Philly.
Under the auspices of Waxy Gordon.
And you fellas are the muscle?
I don't fucking believe this. All this is for Nucky. If I may,
trust Maya Lansky to talk his way out of it.
this could be an opportunity, gentlemen.
The fuck you talking about?
We have spoken to you about partnering up.
Heroin. Better opportunities.
That's right. So why kill each other over a few trucks worth of liquor?
You've worked with Waxy Gordon. The man's a piece of shit.
Not every insult requires a response.
The 100 grand, that boy chick. 5 of which is mine.
So they'll advance us.
Sure.
Can't kill everyone, Manny. It's not good business.
Richard just tagging along.
Look, so we let you go. You deliver the load to Chalky. Nucky Thompson is none the wiser.
And then what?
And then we meet up, separately.
We delivered the load to Chalky White with a bunch of bullet holes in all the cars.
And we figure a way to take it all. It's kismet, gentlemen. Rothstein, Nucky. Their time is past.
Oh, Maya Lansky.
Waxy Gordon's eight.
Let us worry about Waxy.
Is he gonna shoot? Yeah, man, he was gonna shoot. Poor man. He just didn't need to speak up right there. And Manny was just looking to kill someone. And oh man.
Leave the car. Ride with me.
Okay, so we take the one without the bullet holes. We load up everything in the other one.
It's a good thing, fellas. You'll see.
Maya Lansky got bigger plans, man. The younger generation, man, they're ruthless.
Let's go.
Rothstein better watch his back. Jimmy better watch out who he's making deals with, man.
She's in the bedroom.
Yo, he didn't organize them lemons. Somebody else here. Unless Lucy miraculously got up. Yo, I'm telling you, it's his wife. She paid a visit. Unless, like I said, Lucy, super strength, super mom. Ah, I knew it. Yes. How you going? How? Listen.
She has a slight fever.
Oh, she got that attitude. Ah, Rose, man.
I'll get out of your way, Doctor.
This whole episode's been about, you know, confessions and forgiveness. Ah, Van Alden, is she gonna forgive you?
What are you doing here?
On the phone, you sounded distraught. I caught the first train I could. Agent Sawicki gave me the address.
Rose.
Of course, now I can see what was really worrying you.
I did this for us. That child is for you.
Don't touch me! Don't! You touch me! Don't you touch me!
Hey, he finally got caught lacking, man. He did this to himself. He did this to himself. He was staying he was staying in the shadows for so long. It's about time. It's about time. I'm sorry.
What did you end up saying?
Lie again.
I'll pull a car in front.
Oh, and he just walks into the room just as he asks that.
Nothing that need concern you.
Oh, this relationship's over. It's over. She lost feelings for Nucky Thompson, man.
Look at him, how dear. Another little soldier in God's army.
Teddy, man, I swear, I say it. I said it time and time again. He looked like his dad. Badly.
Hold still.
Hey, another fantastic episode of Boardwalk Empire, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely fantastic. So much going on, so much at stake. And listen, Nucky Thompson looks like he's headed to trial, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, the Attorney General did him dirty, but listen, he's protecting his own interests as well. And yeah, it looks like Nucky Thompson's gonna have a lot to worry about. And listen, the stuff with Margaret is, I don't know if he's going to have to worry about it, but that's the least of his concerns at the moment, what she feels, I guess, because, listen, this trial looms large and it could mean the end of him and Margaret. Like I said, Margaret's saving money for a rainy day, though, so, yeah, we've seen that. So, I think she'll be fine without Nucky Thompson. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this love triangle with Katie, Margaret, and Owen. It's be the obvious choice, you know. I feel like it'd be so cliched for her to go for Owen, or like so predictable for her to go to Owen. Obviously, she's had lustful thoughts, but is she going to be able to, you know, reserve those and not express them? And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Because I immediately thought maybe part of it was a little bit of jealousy, because Katie had pulled Owen and she had feelings for another man. And listen, I was like, that's fine. Listen, she's entitled to do what she needs, what she wants. Like, who cares? Who are you to tell her who is she to love and not? Like, come on. Listen, this is a scrappy show, ladies and gentlemen. It's very scrappy, man. It's dirty. It's dirty. Everyone going behind each other's backs. Everyone concealing information. Everyone in it for themselves, and it's absolutely phenomenal to watch. I just love Richard Harrow. Richard Harrow, man, my lone soldier. But the lone wolf, the lone ranger. He's the best. Him and Chalky White. Chalky White, you know, seems to be having a great, listen, he doesn't seem to be having a great time of it at the moment. He's got a lot on his plate too. But listen, I just love Chalky White. I love Michael Kenneth Williams. And you guys were saying in the comment section that apparently he's illiterate and can't deal with the fact that he's illiterate. Hence him trying to read the Tom Sawyer book as well. And obviously, his daughter's future boyfriend or daughter's boyfriend coming over and him being, you know, dressed the way he was, coming from a smart family and, you know, having huge prospects of going to college and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the future, ladies and gentlemen. A small cameo from Chalky White this episode, but he getting his alcohol delivered nonetheless. But at the same time, we got to start worrying about the young guns, man, who are trying to usurp the older generation. We already have the older generation in this show with the Commodore and his boys, but the young guns and Jimmy and stuff see Nucky and Rothstein as a dying breed. They see them as the older generation. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Absolutely loving the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. And your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless and peace.